So this stretch is for the hamstring muscle. It's a very important stretch because most people have hamstrings that are too tight. That tends to put a bit of strain onto the lower back. So particularly if you have low back pain, you want to do this stretch, and otherwise it's a very good one to do if you're doing any sports or anything. Now we're going to use a chair. You could use something low, like a couple of steps. If you're using the back of the chair or a fence, that's too high. You lose too much control. So for this one, first off, got 3 steps. First off, put the foot up onto the chair. First is to do that and be level. So if the pelvis was twisted like that, that's not good. We want to be back into this position. So the pelvic girdle and the shoulder girdle is all level. The foot is also level. It's not turned out to the side. So that's a good positioning. Second thing is to stand up straight. And you should feel the stretch down the back of your leg at that stage. And the third thing is to pull the chest forward. And it's going to start to increase the stretch. Now some people want to collapse down. So if you collapse down, they feel they're doing more doing this, but this will lessen the stretch. So you really want to come back up and then just push your chest forward, and that's a much more effective stretch for you to do. And that's a great one for your hamstring again. So just come back to neutral position, just back down again, and you're going to be able to do that in most places. There's another version which we'll show in a second. So this is the alternative stretch for your hamstring muscle. This time you're in a kneeling position, and just make sure you've got something padded underneath your knee to be giving you some comfort. And so if you just straighten that leg out, so similar to before, foot's on the ground, stable. Want to make sure first off you're level, so your pelvis isn't twisted, foot's not rolled out, don't point the toe, just into position and pull that back a little bit there. Okay, so that's the first step. Second step is to pull yourself up straight, and the third step is to bring the chest directly forward. And again, that'll be a very thorough stretch down the back of your thigh. So you can just release that one again. Again, just make sure you don't double forward.